For the first time in history, solar panels have generated more electricity for the European Union than coal-fired power plants. This remarkable achievement marks a pivotal moment in Europe's energy story, one that will be remembered for generations to come. The continent, long known for its industrial might and reliance on coal, has now turned a new page, one that is written in sunlight. This is a turning point, a symbol of hope and a decisive step into a cleaner, more sustainable future. Across cities and countryside, people are coming together to celebrate this progress, knowing that every solar panel installed is a step away from pollution and a step toward a healthier environment for all. For centuries, our progress was tied to burning fossil fuels, but now, solar energy, a clean, limitless resource, has become a dominant force. The smokestacks that once defined our skylines are being replaced by fields of gleaming panels, quietly capturing the sun's energy and transforming it into power for millions of homes and businesses. This shift shows that a large, industrialized economy can pivot to renewables without sacrificing prosperity. In fact, the transition is creating new jobs, revitalizing communities, and inspiring innovation across the continent. Solar energy is not just an environmental solution, it's an economic opportunity. It's the result of decades of research, bold policy, and public demand for a healthier planet. Scientists, engineers, and policymakers have worked tirelessly to make solar power more efficient and affordable, while citizens have pushed for change at every level. Imagine. The coal infrastructure that powered Europe for 150 years is now surpassed by silent, sleek solar panels. Where there were once clouds of smoke, there are now fields of clean energy, quietly fueling our lives and protecting our future. This isn't just about swapping energy sources, it's about reimagining our entire system to be decentralized, democratic, and clean. Communities are taking control of their energy, installing panels on homes, schools, and businesses, and sharing the benefits with neighbors. Europe's solar revolution is a beacon, lighting the way for a world in need of sustainable solutions. As more countries join this movement, the impact will ripple far beyond Europe's borders, inspiring others to follow suit and invest in a brighter, cleaner tomorrow. The dawn of this new era is powered by what we harness from the sky, not what we extract from the ground. With every sunrise, Europe proves that a sustainable future is not just possible, it's already happening, and it's powered by the limitless energy of the sun. Solar power now accounts for 17% of the EU's electricity, surpassing coal at 16%. This marks a pivotal moment in Europe's energy story, as solar energy takes the lead over one of the continent's most traditional power sources. The real story, though, is the trajectory. Solar is rising fast, up 25% in just a single year. Across cities and countrysides, new panels are appearing on rooftops, in fields, and even on public buildings, signaling a rapid transformation in how Europe generates its power. Meanwhile, coal is in steep decline. Many coal plants are being retired or repurposed, their smokestacks now silent, as Europe moves away from its fossil-fueled past. Renewables, wind, hydro, and solar, now provide over 40% of the EU's power, forming the backbone of a cleaner, more sustainable grid. This diverse mix helps balance supply and demand, even as weather and seasons change. As a result, fossil fuels are no longer the default, they've become the alternative, used only when renewables can't meet demand. Just a decade ago, coal generated twice as much electricity as solar. Back then, solar was seen as a niche technology, expensive and limited in reach. Now that's been completely reversed. Solar has overtaken coal, and the gap is widening every year as technology improves and costs fall. This shift didn't happen by accident. Focused policy, innovative technology, and favorable economics have all driven this rapid change. Governments set ambitious targets, researchers developed better panels, and falling prices made solar accessible to millions. Every new solar panel is a vote for a different future, one that's cleaner, more local, and less dependent on polluting fuels. And millions are being installed each year, from small homes to massive solar parks, accelerating the shift with every new connection to the grid. This new energy landscape is not only cleaner, but also more resilient. Renewables help cities and rural areas alike withstand energy shocks and adapt to climate challenges. By generating more power at home, Europe is reducing its dependence on imported fossil fuels, making its energy supply more secure and less vulnerable to global disruptions. The shift brings greater energy security, empowering nations to control their own energy destinies and protect their economies. It also shields consumers from volatile global markets, helping to stabilize prices and keep homes warm and well lit, even in uncertain times. These numbers aren't just statistics, they represent a strategic move toward independence, economic stability, and climate protection for future generations. The data tells a story of remarkable progress, and Europe's energy transition is only just beginning. Europe's solar boom is being driven by a powerful combination of three key forces: plummeting costs, forward-thinking policy, and relentless innovation. These factors are working together to transform the continent's energy landscape at a pace few could have predicted just a decade ago. The cost of solar panels has dropped by more than 90% in the last 10 years, making solar energy not just affordable, but one of the cheapest sources of electricity in history. This dramatic price decline means that solar is now accessible to more people and businesses than ever before, opening the door to widespread adoption across Europe. Ambitious EU policies like the Green Deal are setting bold targets for renewable energy, providing generous incentives, and streamlining the often complicated permitting process. These smart policies are attracting massive investment from both the public and private sectors, accelerating the shift to clean power. Meanwhile, today's solar panels are more efficient, durable, and versatile than ever before. Innovations such as bifacial panels, which capture sunlight from both sides, and flexible panels that can be installed on curved surfaces, are expanding where and how solar can be used. Research and development continue to push the boundaries of what solar technology can achieve. At the same time, public demand for clean air and urgent climate action has created a powerful social mandate for change. People across Europe are calling for a cleaner, healthier future, and are eager to support renewable energy solutions in their communities. The increasing frequency of extreme weather events, floods, wildfires, and storms has made the need for renewables more urgent and undeniable. These climate impacts are a stark reminder of why the transition to clean energy can't wait. In response, politicians are stepping up with new commitments, and citizens are embracing solar at every level, from national projects to rooftop installations on family homes. Communities are coming together to support and invest in solar energy. This unique combination of affordable technology, smart policy, and collective willpower has made the solar revolution not just possible but unstoppable. Solar energy is now a central pillar of Europe's clean energy future. Solar's remarkable rise is no accident. It's the result of smart economics, cutting-edge innovation, and a shared vision for a cleaner, brighter future for everyone. Some countries are leading Europe's solar revolution with bold ambition. The Netherlands, despite its cloudy climate, is a world leader in solar capacity per capita, thanks to floating solar farms and widespread rooftop adoption. Greece powered its entire grid with renewables for hours in 2023, slashing emissions and creating jobs. Germany continues to break solar records, while Spain is building some of Europe's largest solar farms. Even Poland, once a coal stronghold, is seeing a rooftop solar boom. These national successes create blueprints for others, proving challenges can be overcome. The achievements of these countries are beacons, showing that a solar future is within reach for all. Europe's solar leaders inspire a continent-wide race toward a zero-carbon future. Solar's rise is inseparable from coal's decline, two sides of Europe's energy transformation. Coal, once the engine of progress, is now in terminal decline. EU coal power has halved in a decade. The EU's carbon pricing has made coal plants uneconomical, while renewables get cheaper. Shutting coal plants brings immediate health benefits: cleaner air, fewer respiratory illnesses, and healthier ecosystems. The decline of coal is a public health victory and an environmental necessity. But this transition must be just, supporting workers and communities as industries change. Retraining and investment in green industries are turning old coal regions into innovation hubs. The twilight of coal isn't an end, but a transformation for people and planet. Europe's farewell to coal is a leap toward a cleaner, fairer future. Europe's solar achievement is impressive, but the global race is fierce. China leads in manufacturing and installations, driving down costs for everyone. The US is investing heavily in solar, while India pursues ambitious targets to electrify millions. Europe stands out for policy innovation, grid integration, and high per capita deployment. The EU's coordinated energy policy is a model for others. Europe's leadership is about being smart and adaptable, not just big. Global competition accelerates progress, spreading innovation, and making solar more accessible. Europe's example inspires others to raise their ambitions for a solar-powered world. Solar's biggest challenge, intermittency, is being solved with innovation. Battery farms store excess solar energy for use when the sun isn't shining, making solar power available on demand. Europe is also advancing pumped hydro storage and green hydrogen, diversifying storage options. Smart grids use digital tech to balance supply and demand, rerouting power efficiently and preventing blackouts. Households with solar and EVs can charge when solar is plentiful, maximizing efficiency. Agrivoltaics combine solar panels and farming, providing shade for crops and clean power. Solar panels are now integrated into buildings and even canals, maximizing land use. These innovations make solar reliable, flexible, and seamlessly integrated into daily life. Europe is proving that solar can power a modern society, day and night. The solar revolution is an economic powerhouse, creating hundreds of thousands of jobs across Europe. Opportunities span manufacturing, installation, maintenance, software, and engineering. Workers from fossil fuel industries can transition to green jobs with retraining. Rooftop solar empowers homeowners and small businesses, keeping money in local communities. Large solar farms bring investment and new income to rural areas. Decentralized energy production drives local development and economic resilience. The EU's climate targets will attract trillions in private investment, fueling more innovation and jobs. Solar is laying the foundation for sustainable prosperity, powered by the sun. Environmental action and economic growth now go hand in hand. Despite progress, challenges remain on the road to a fully decarbonized energy system. Accelerating solar and wind deployment, modernizing grids, and securing raw materials are urgent tasks. Ensuring everyone benefits is crucial. Clean energy must be accessible and affordable for all. Equitable policies, subsidies, and community solar programs are needed to include low-income households. The green transition must leave no one behind. Yet, optimism prevails. Europe has proven a major economy can pivot from coal to solar. The momentum is unstoppable, with technology, economics, and public will aligned. Europe's solar revolution is a story of hope, showing we can solve our greatest challenges. As the sun rises, it powers not just our grids, but our vision for a cleaner, fairer world.